Hi, I'm Erik Linask. I'm here at IT Expo in the Miami Beach Convention Center. I'm talking now with Tim Joint, who's a commercial manager with Aculab. Tim, welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Erik.
So there's a couple things we want to get to today. Maybe we could start with talking a little bit about dual SIP redundancy. I know something that Aculab has really been starting to focus on.
Yep, sure. Well, dual SIP redundancy, basically, it's if you like, a service that we're introducing on our cards, our enabling technology range, which really offers our customers the chance to increase the resilience and make enterprise solutions come up into the telco. So getting towards the 5 nines reliability, but within an IP, within internet telephony type of environment, instead of the traditional sort of TDM environment.
Is it a must-have?
It depends on the market that you're actually selling to. If you're selling to a typical enterprise market, then I said it probably isn't. But certainly within the telco or the service provider arena, absolutely that's a must-have, yeah.
Why is it not necessarily a must-have in the enterprise space?
It depends. A lot of people there do things in a different way, and to get to 5 nines resiliency, you really are you're going to offer a lot more cost within the whole solution to get that redundancy. And if it's not needed and cost is a big issue, a lot of people can handle that. They can put up with the fact that you're not getting ultimate reliability.
Cost is always an issue.
It is, yeah, especially today.
Let's talk a little bit about HD voice. Certainly something we've talked about and heard an awful lot about in the media over the course of the past 6 months.
Yeah.
Where do we stand, and specifically in relation to what Aculab's doing?
Okay, well, we've actually been involved in HD voice for quite a while now with codecs. I mean, we are known as a protocol and a codec company. That's exactly what we do. We certainly now, I think, are recognised as having the widest range of HD voice codecs available compared to anybody else who does enabling technologies. And that's something that we are talking to a lot of customers here at the show about, certainly things like G722, G722.1, and we're also introducing a number of other codecs actually here at the show, and even during the rest of this year we're still talking about that quite a lot.
Are we there with HD voice? Obviously the technology's there to do it, but there's some work on the carrier side that has to be done to make it happen.
Absolutely, yeah, and I think you probably summed it up very well there. The technologies are available today, and we see ourselves as providing that technology for people now to start actually producing solutions for that. The whole issue, if you like, with HD voice is the fact that if the whole solution doesn't support HD voice, then it's really just a small niche within the whole solution and you don't get the benefits. But now with the range of codecs that we've introduced, we are enabling it to be used in different parts of the whole solution, and I think that we are going to start seeing that sort of come into being now.
I mean, so right now we've got sort of individual providers who are connecting their customers, enabling their customers to connect with HD. What's it going to take to get intercarrier HD?
I think it's probably the normal issue of the standards, really, and that's exactly what we've been doing. We've been one of our codecs is licensed from Polycom, and is becoming one of the standards. The standards are fairly well sorted out now for HD voice. In fact, a number of them have been under that umbrella for quite a long time, and I think as people have been coming to use them across the different carriers and different suppliers, I think it's just going to become an accepted standard as we go through things, really.
So it's certainly going to be exciting when that all comes to fruition.
I hope so, yeah. That's what we're all hoping for.
What's been going on with your appliance products?
Okay, well, we've over the last, as you know, sort of about 3 years ago now, we started the appliance brand, a range of products. We now have 2 products which we're talking about at this show. One's the IP Gateway, which we've had selling for around about 2 years now. There's also a very specific one we do in Europe, DPNSS to QSIG Gateway, which we've been talking about. The major thing we're talking about here at this show is we're sort of basically extending the range of channel partners that we have. We're talking to a number of new channel partners, both here at the show and some of the other things we've been doing in the US over the last sort of 4 or 5 months. Appliance is a very simple to use, easy to manage device, and that seems to be really sort of gaining some recognition both within the end users and also within the channel partners, because it does offer them something a little bit different, offers them to keep their margins up, and the whole sort of single purpose product only does one thing, it does exactly what it says and nothing else. That's a message which everybody's really looking to try and get to at the moment.
So when excuse me, when you're extending, as you're extending your channel partner base, have you got new partners coming to you looking for partnerships?
Yeah, I think it's a case of both. I mean, obviously we're out there trying to find suitable people, but no, certainly a number of the ones who are actually we're going to be meeting during the next couple of days are people who've come to us and said, you know, they have a specific issue perhaps in mind, or the whole thing with sort of in today's economic climate of trying to increase their margins and look to make things as easy as they can and install things as easy as they can, and if they're, you know, sort of TDM switching issues which they have to overcome, to make that as easy to do. That's exactly what they're looking for, and that's why they've ended up coming to Aculab. As we said earlier on, we're known for our TDM protocols, and if that's an issue, getting TDM protocols into the IP world, they sort of know, okay, well that's probably a company we can go and talk to, and that's exactly how we've got where we are today, if you like, with the appliance brand through that Aculab history. Really.
Well, the fact that you've got potential partners coming to you, that certainly makes a statement about the brand recognition.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Good. Been talking here at IT Expo with Tim Joint from Aculab. Tim, thank you very much for joining us, and have a great show.
Yep, thank you very much.